Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of P&M's Movie Criticisms. I'm Miss M.
And I'm Miss P.
How's it going, everybody? If you're new, sit back and relax. If you're not, hey family, how's it going? What's up? So, let's get to it. Miss P, you know what time it is.
7:54 p.m. of the year of our Lord. Yes.
Yeah, but what time is it?
You don't need no hype. You better hype yourself up. Whew. Come on, Lord, come through. You don't need no hype. You better hype yourself up.
I might need to hype you before you hype me.
You don't need no hype. You better hype yourself up. The Lord is my strength. You don't need no hype. You better hype yourself up. You don't need no hype. You better hype yourself up. You don't need no
Yeah.
hype. You better hype yourself up. You don't need no hype. You better hype yourself up.
P&M movie criticisms got the hot sauce. P&M movie criticisms, but the hypnotism. P&M movie criticism got the hot sauce. Got the hot sauce. Got the hot sauce. P&M movie criticisms. We tell you everything that's hot and everything that's not. Right, Miss P?
Right.
You know it. You know it. And what are we filming today?
The horrible remake of I Know What You Did Last Summer.
I Know What You Did Last Summer. I was like, what is it going to be? I still know what you did last summer. I'll always know what you did last summer. Like you've done it all. So what are you doing? No, they're just going back to the original. I know what you did last summer. But personally, when it comes to titles, I find that very funny. I find I'll always know what you did last summer. It's so silly. Anyways, we need to rate this. Uh, Ladies and gentlemen, we rate our movies based on the P&M Movie Criticism's Hot Sauce chart. At the top is a Carolina Reaper, Nothing's Hotter, Nothing's Better. This is pure silver screen platinum goodness. Beneath that is the Ghost Pepper. Ha ta 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 ta. But it's missing a crucial element. Beneath the ghost pepper is a habanero. It's got heat and it's good, but that's it. It's just a feel-good movie for you and your family or a nice date night. Beneath that is the jalapeno, which is just meh. And below the jalapeno is the bell pepper. Bland, bland, bland. And I can see Miss P throwing popcorn at the screen and yelling boo. And then her head nodding down as it falls asleep. And then the camera pans over to me. And I'm already asleep. So that is it. Based on all of that, Miss P, how do you rate I Know What You Did Last Summer?
Between a bell and a jalapeno.
Oh gosh. I'm just part of me wants to, when reviewing a film, wants to take into the consideration the effort put forth by the film crew and the actors and everything that are just following a script, you know. Um, but I'm definitely a jalapeno, and I want to say bell pepper if not for the effort put forth by them. But in respect to them, I'm just going to go just a teensy weensy bit above the bell pepper. It's, oh gosh. Oh, oh gosh. Okay? Read into that, please. Read into it. Anyways, hey, let's talk about this movie, Miss P. So, anyways, we got P&M movie criticisms criteria sheet because you know how we do. We need to justify our rating. So basically, we have do we like it or do we love it at number 9. Number 8, is it historically accurate? Combining number 6 and 7, did it keep my attention? Did it strike emotion? 5, we deal with elements. 4, directing. 3, quality of acting. 2, sound quality and effects. And number 1, Miss P's personal favorite,
Cinematography.
cinematography. That's right.
Cinematography. It can make or break a movie for me. So,
Yeah, very important. So let's just get to it. Did you like it? Did you love it?
If this was getting stung by 45 yellow jackets again or watching Mad Max Furiosa, I would take a combination of both because this was I don't understand. Why are we doing this? Horrible.
Hilarious. Very hilarious. Yes, yes. Oh goodness, Miss P. She basically said she'd rather get stung by a bunch of yellow jackets and and go back to Mad Max Furiosa. Hey George. Hey Chris. um, ah, Goodness gracious, this was the most lackluster horror movie I probably have seen in my entire life.
Mhm, mhm. Yes.
As a matter of fact, right? It wasn't even horror. It was not scary.
It was more like a really bad Lifetime suspense movie.
Oh God. Now, ladies and gentlemen, there are I'm aware of some people, out there who watch movies and they're like, what I think what we think are scary movies are what we think. There are movies out there that we don't think are scary movies. They're just really strongly suspense and thriller. And some people think those are horror movies. If you're the type of person who gets scared by suspense in some thriller, and it's not hard, but you get scared, you're easily shaken. Okay, it might. It might. But if you're the type of person that you watch scary movies, you've been watching scary movies, it's your thing, it's what you do, it's what you love to do. This isn't going to float your boat, okay? This is going to
Not at
sink
all.
right. Miss P, can you tell us about the historical accuracy of this franchise, please?
Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's go back. This movie came out 1997, somewhere in between there. The historical accuracy, they try to do what they did the first one. They brought back some of the older characters, and that was a little nod, in there, little candy canes in there. But other than that, little gems. But other than that, it's just a reboot. Like it's a hard but soft reboot of the first one. And I just can't
Yeah.
handle it.
Yeah, and it's just not that good. It's just everything is different. Everything.
The acting
Okay,
is
well,
poor. I'm sorry.
I know it's fine.
The acting was very poor. Okay, so I'm not into looks necessarily, but um everybody had a very certain type of how do you say look about themselves. And if you want to compare the cast from I Know What You Did Last Summer, you had a bunch of pretty people. Like you had Jennifer Love Hewitt, you had Sarah Michelle Gellar, you had Freddie Prinze Jr. You had a lot of the three name people in this movie. And back in the day, if you had three names, you were that thing. Like JTT, Jonathan Taylor Thomas. Like if you had three names, that was the thing. So Ryan Felipe was in this movie. It was just a lot of pretty people that were getting the X, you see? Well, actually getting the hook. But, this movie here, everybody was very ambiguous. I didn't understand the acting style. Everybody was always crying and weepy, and it just didn't work for me. It didn't translate well. Like, I think what they try to do is take something that was gold from, like, '97 and bring it up to date to 2025, and it just kinda fell flat for me.
Yeah, it fell flat because they didn't have the it factor. Like what you're saying, they don't have the it factor. When you remember Jennifer Love Hewitt, when you remember Freddie Prinze Jr., when you remember Ryan Phillippe, when you remember Sarah Michelle Gellar, they all had the it factor.
Mhm.
But you know what it is. Right? Well, the saying is, we don't know what it is, but whatever it is, they have it. Now, these actors here, yeah, it's the it power is lacking.
I don't
They're
maybe
having powerful moments.
Well, here's the thing, maybe it's because we're just not in the know, but I had no idea who any of these actors or actresses or anybody was.
But we don't need to know who they are, though.
No, I
We
mean,
just want to see what the character they're acting.
but see, here's the thing. Sometimes when you have a it like, let's talk about the movie that I hate the most, Mad Max Furiosa. If Chris Hemsworth was not in that movie, it would have fell way flatter than it did already. It had the star power. Do you see? As long as you have one star or maybe two to carry it, you're doing good. But I don't know who any of these like who these actors are. Like, no offense to you guys, you were just doing your job, right? Right. I had no idea who any of them are. Any of them.
It doesn't matter their resume. Whatever it is, if you've got the it factor or not. It's like with Superman 2025. You have David Corn Sweat, and nobody, that's his first on screen debut, but he has the it factor. And if he didn't have the it factor, he never would have been cast as Superman in the first place. It's all about the it factor, and they just don't have it. And I don't know if it also has something to do with the wig, like that bad
Oh,
wig.
yeah, that girl was wearing, and once again, I couldn't tell what she was like, very ambiguous. I don't know why they had that wig on her, but
And
I
it
don't
was
know.
bad. It was I'm just looking, I hate when I see multi-million dollar productions with bad hair and bad makeup. Get the wig right. We know they wear wigs, we know they wear weaves, is what they do as celebrities and as actors on the silver screen. Get the hair right, please. Don't have it look like some 80-year-old lady who doesn't really know how to wear wigs. Excuse me, I'm just a little annoyed because this budget was $18 million and you could have done better with it.
Come on, wig people.
Come on. Like, oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, I think they would have done a better job if, like, they just had Jennifer Love Hewitt and Freddie Prinze Jr. and Brandy and just who was ever left with these kids as their own kids are getting caught up in the mess or something.
Mhm.
I don't know. I'm a little frustrated by this movie, and by little I mean a lot, because it's just I just when we're talking about production elements and the value of it, the part of the looks and how the actresses are presented, that's a very, very important. So the particular actress, especially with a bad wig, is Ava Brooks, played by Chase Sui Wonders. Hey Chase, Ava, like messed up her hair so badly, and I don't. It's just whatever. Let's just move on. Let's go. So did it strike our emotions? Yeah, but in the wrong way.
There's Miss M for you.
Oh my
That was
God.
horrible.
What? And I'm watching this movie, like, did it keep my attention? Ladies and gentlemen, we want you to know something. Miss P and I, we watched this movie for you.
So
For
you wouldn't
you.
have to.
So you don't have to. If you're a horror movie fan, if this is what you do, please remember what we have said, okay? If you just want to be like, look, no, okay, no. If you find certain things scary, like the littlest things, okay, you might like it if the littlest thing makes you jump. But no, this ain't it. Let's just keep it going. Let's talk about production elements. Miss P, what do you know about the production elements of this movie?
Nuh-uh. I said, "Okay, you got a lot of money. You have a lot of money." And I like the fact here's what I liked, okay? Hardcore things I liked. It was shot on location. That doesn't exist, but it was shot on location. It was still in the little boat town. It was still in the little place. It was good. So I really enjoyed it. All right. So I enjoyed that. And you just basically said, "Hey, let's get all four of these movies that were already done and just pick and choose scenes from those and just put it in here and make it work." It was not good for me. Like, let's skip around some just for clarification. Cinematography was pretty darn good, right? shots were good, the everything was good, it was just boring. It was just the action wasn't really action, it was more suspense. Like, "Oh, got him." Like, I don't have time for that. Like, if I wanna see something scary, I wanna see something scary for real. I don't wanna see
Yeah.
anything, like, half tail done, and I'm just sitting here like, "Why?"
Yeah, definitely, definitely. It's $18 million. 18 million. They made 3 times their budget. Okay, they've made over 3 times their budget. So, okay, yeah. But no, it's just not what it was. And you know the thing about Hollywood? Hollywood star power is lacking these days. And everybody knows it. Everybody. Everybody knows that Hollywood star power isn't what it was. I mean, you ever Trump I remember I was reading some article just a few weeks ago, and Trump was like, "We're gonna make Hollywood great again." And I was like, "Oh, Trump's on his way to Hollywood." So I was like, everybody knows it. Everybody knows it. And this, for me, is proof. Uh, I don't know Hollywood and what you're doing, but the landscape is changing, and it's changing fast. T- Um, as this movie, goodness, this movie, it just,
Ladies and
oh,
gentlemen, we now have a Mad Max, how Mad Max Furiosa is for me. I Know What You Did Last Summers is Miss M's, Mad Max
yeah,
Furiosa. So enjoy, enjoy.
enjoy, ha ha, ha ha, ha. Let's just go to directing. What would you say about the direct?
It could have been a lot better. This wasn't it for me. It just didn't do anything for me. I think this was one of the worst things I've watched in a while, and that's
Let's
saying
see.
something for me. I mean, I'm not trying to downgrade the director, but you can only work with what you're given.
Hey,
So,
Jennifer.
Lord, I'm like, please, why is this not more original? Why is that not really scary? Like, I understand everybody's doing remakes of every movie and under the sun, but the remakes have either been really, really good or really, really bad, and this is really, really bad for me.
I don't know. They need some content. They
Because
need.
I just remember when I was younger, going to see this, you know what I'm saying, and seeing it and being like, "Oh gosh, I really like this movie. Oh my gosh, it was so scary," because it was scary at the time. But now it's like you've seen everything before.
True. I mean, it's just following the normal cycle of the remake pattern. Just all these tons of remakes, and we need new content out there. How do you take something like this and do it better? Especially, for Gen Z and Gen Alpha. This is not going to introduce them to a successful franchise. This is going to make them go like, "Oh, what is this?" They would literally need to go back and watch the originals.
Yeah, but see, that's the thing. That's why I said it's just they made a mistake. They made a huge, horrendous mistake.
Yeah, they definitely did. So, anyways, and the quality, let's talk about the quality of acting of these young actors. We have Madeline Klein, she plays Danica Richards. We know Jennifer Love Hewitt as Julie James. She's reprising her role. Tyreek Withers as Teddy Spencer. Chase Wonders as Ava Brooks, and Gabrietta as Tyler Trevino. And then we have Sarah Pigeon as Stevie Ward. And let's see, and Sarah Michelle Gellar as as Helen Shivers, and of course, Freddie Prinze Jr. As Ray Bronson, and they're both reprising their roles. And Joshua Orpin as Wyatt. He's the guy. I like to do my quotes. I have one quote, and this is when he's standing and downstairs in the very nice house, which I would hate to have a house like that. Security issues, right? It was way too easy for the killer. I mean, sends a harpoon flying, right? Sticks the man like he's a whale. okay? And he falls on the floor and he turns around and says, "What the bro?" And yeah, that's the quote. "What the bro?" Like that's what you say when you get harpooned in the chest, you know? Okay, I'm not gonna judge. We all would have different things I'm sure we would say when we get harpooned in the chest.
Um, no, 'cause anybody with the common is not gonna be like, "Yeah, that's normal behavior." It's gonna be more or less like, "Oh, what the heck is going on here?"
Mm, the only thing I would be trying to do, I don't know if I would even say, "What the bro?" I would be like, nah, see, we about to get it. Let's do this." Rolling up the sleeves. It's Superwoman time up in here. Anyways, oh my gosh. So anyways, the acting, it was just okay. Okay? It was just okay. It really was just okay. And that's all I can say. What about you, Miss P?
I already told you what my favorite part of that whole movie was when he went in and, turned on the security alarm. Why you would have to go through that, I don't understand, and I don't know, but okay. When he turned on the security alarm, he basically fought the killer, and he was doing a really good job being stabbed up like that, you know? He was doing a really
Wait,
good job, and
wait.
yeah.
Uh,
No, I'm talking about the ambiguous guy, his dad got it too. Like, he was like, "Oh, no," and the killer got him as well.
yeah, that's Teddy.
Mhm, mhm. And my favorite part was when he had him down, he stomped him, and then he spit blood.
Oh yeah, yeah. T Teddy doesn't play. That was the most interesting. There are 2 parts in this movie that are interesting. The first is Teddy's fight scene. Yeah, Teddy is gangster.
Uh-huh.
Teddy pulls out some harpoons, he pulls some stuff out his body, he body slams him, and then he bends down and spits blood in his face. Oh, goodness, Teddy. Goodness, where were you? I don't know, running back or I don't like,
I know, but he did it. Like, that fight scene was really good, actually. That was the
he
best part of
was.
the whole movie, almost.
Almost, almost. Teddy did his thing. As before with his acting, I was like, Teddy's doing stupid stuff standing in the middle of the road. He has been drinking now. Well, that fight scene, if any, just watch the fight scene in the 5 minutes before and after, the fighting. And the second thing I found interesting, only for a few moments, was the revealing of the killer. I didn't expect that. I didn't expect the killer to be revealed. The killer's never revealed. Um, so that was slightly interesting. Oh, wonderful. But I think that's anyways, what about sound quality and effects?
It it was what it was. I wasn't too impressed, and I thought I said, that was about the only thing in that movie that intrigued me was that fight. Just
Yeah,
about. Yeah, like, it wasn't good. Like, the movie was not that like, I wasn't like, "Oh my gosh, I want to see it and watch what happens." I was more like, "Oh my gosh, I have to see it and look at this and be like, 'Why? Why is this happening?'"
because we're film critics.
No, 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 not that. I was just like, "Why is this happening in this movie right now?"
There's only so much you can do with the remake. Let's talk about cinematography. How's that cinematography?
I mean, it wasn't nothing that I was like, "Let's write home to mom about this."
Yeah, they did their thing. I mean, Sony did what Sony's supposed to do. I mean, it's the basics. It's filming basics. Ladies and gentlemen, if I never saw this movie again, I wouldn't mind. And that's all I'm gonna say.
Because this was a crash out movie. For Miss M, just like Mad Max Furiosa's Mind, this is hers. I was trying to watch it. I fell asleep, if that tells you anything about the movie.
That's about it. I don't really have anything else to say, you know. I mean, you know, uh, kudos to the film crew. Kudos to the actors. It's not really fair to be put up against star power like that, and you were. And you did a good job, but it wasn't fair. Um, we need something original. Hollywood needs something original. It's a Hollywood thing. Hollywood needs to Hollywood dang Hollywood dang. You know what? It's time for me to go. Follow us. Oh, mm. I know it's just this movie. It's just follow us. If you want to comment, if you want to say something, let us know. You know, yeah,
This was Miss M's Crash Out movie of the year. I'm pretty sure
yeah,
there'll be something else, but I
uh,
don't see it happening because this movie was pretty bad.
yeah. It was. And with that being said, I'm going to take the rest of the time I have of my life and do something with else with it.
Yeah.
Um, Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following us or subscribed to us on YouTube, Instagram, or something with Spotify, what are you waiting for? What are you waiting for? Give us some suggestions, things you want to watch. Halloween's coming.
It's
Anyways,
coming. They're coming for you, Barbara.
exactly. That's exactly it, Miss P. Hey, everybody. I'm Miss M, and I'm about this piece.
And I'm Miss P. Bye.
See y'all later.